Hi, welcome to my kitchen. This is Kimberly, the creator, publisher, and gluten-free gal behind the G-Free Deliciously website and cooking blog. And I'd like to welcome you today to my Facebook Live G-Free Deliciously Wildtree Cooking Show. So we're going to get going here. Few things I wanted to start off with is just to say welcome, and I appreciate you taking the time to be here today. Um, if you can, please introduce yourself in the comments, and that would be wonderful. If you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section. And after the live stream, I will review the comments and get back to you. Now, also, if you want to be eligible to win my little Wildtree giveaway here with a few products, and we've got inside here, I've got Fiesta salsa mix, guacamole seasoning, and chipotle lime rub. This comes with a little shopping list and a little recipe where you can make chipotle lime tacos, as well as what you're going to learn today in our shrimp tacos with mango salsa. So we'll get started here. Leave your name in the comments. And if you want to be in the drawing for this, and that private message me with your email, and I'll be randomly picking who will get this, and then we'll announce who won it next week at our Wildtree Wednesday Live. So that's that. Also, I want to tell you a little bit about Wildtree and the company itself. So Wildtree is ultimately totally a culinary, trusted, safe adventure. It was Wildtree, the company was founded by a mom whose children had special dietary needs. Her name is Leslie Monte, and she's still involved with the company Wildtree today. So Leslie started Wildtree because it was hard to find seasonings that were free of food dyes and MSGs, high fructose corn syrup, all the things that they say that we should not be consuming in our bodies. And those things also lead to other health problems. And so Wildtree was born when she decided to solve the problem by creating her own seasonings and her own products that were safe. So above and beyond all of this, Wildtree over the years, their manufacturing facility has achieved above and beyond industry standard, investing in third-party certifications for certified USDA organic, certified gluten-free, Star Kosher, and certified SQF, which is safe foods quality, or safe quality foods, pardon me. And they are also a peanut-free facility. And so you very much can trust the products, the seasonings, the sauces, and the mixes that you're getting from Wildtree for your diet and that. So we're going to start off today just sharing the cooking up of the shrimp tacos with mango salsa. Now, I'm a huge, big believer in clean eating and knowing what and how to eat, and that so that you don't have to worry about getting or having problems eating safe foods and that. And as we go along here, I'm going to talk a little more about gluten-free because that is my specialty. And that if you have a gluten intolerance or you're diagnosed celiac, and that it's really important that you stay away from gluten. And to be able to do that, one of my main tips I tell everyone is to shop the outside aisles. So anything that you're going to find in fresh veggies and produce, your fresh unprocessed meats and seafoods, and that's all going to be really good for you. And our recipe today includes all clean eating items. So shrimp tacos with mango salsa. When you purchase one of our cooking collections, you're going to get 4 to 5 ingredients each month. And for the month of September, things a little out of order here, but for the month of September, this is the group of Wildtree products that you will receive. And that we've got the taco seasoning, the rancher steak rub, lasagna skillet seasoning, and garlic galore seasoning. So I just printed that off so that you could easily see that. In my products here, I've got the rancher steak rub, taco seasoning, lasagna skillet meal seasoning, and garlic galore. And I've also included in my lineup today some of our grapeseed oil. This is the roasted garlic grapeseed oil, which if you're looking at purchasing the September homecoming collection, oh, and there's only 3 days left to do that because these collections are available for a limited time. You can buy the products individually at any time, but the collection as a whole is only available through the month of September. So as part of the collection, you're going to get 8 recipes, and our shrimp tacos with mango salsa is among those. You'll be emailed these PDF recipe cards, which make it super easy for making the recipe and following along. On the front side here, I've printed on both sides just to save a little paper. We've got the grocery list that you're going to need for this particular recipe. And then down below, it's going to give you your servings, your prep time, your cook time, and your nutritional information. If we turn this over, and that with this, you'll also have a rundown of all the ingredients, the kitchen tools that you're going to need in preparing the recipe, and then step-by-step directions, usually about 6 steps to make the recipe so that you can be successful. What's easier about that? So if you've never cooked before, maybe you're a college student and you want to have a fun taco night, and that this is going to lead you through the whole recipe step by step so that you have success. So I just wanted to share that with you. And that, so I mentioned a few minutes ago the roasted garlic grapeseed oil. And roasted garlic grapeseed oil, it has a delicate flavor. Well, I'll back up a little bit. Our grapeseed oil has a high heat point, and it also has a delicate flavor. This is the roasted garlic, and we also have a basil and a hickory smoke. So there are a few different options you can get in the grapeseed oil. And the delicate flavor allows the food to come through, the flavor of the food to come through. In that, there are also a lot of health benefits behind grapeseed oil. There's no cholesterol, no trans fat. and it's an excellent source of vitamin E. The uses for grapeseed oil, you're going to use it for sauteing, for baking, frying. It can be used in salad dressings and marinades, and you can even drizzle it over pasta or crusty breads. So you're going to love this product. Again, the cooking collection doesn't come with the grapeseed oil, so you might want to just add that to your order if you're going to order the cooking collection. And that next, I want to talk a little bit about our taco seasoning, which we're using in today's recipe. So the taco seasoning holds all of the Wildtree certifications. It's certified organic, certified gluten-free, certified star kosher. A jar, the typical jar, is going to be about this size that you're going to get in your cooking collection. And that is going to make about 4 servings of the package directions for classic beef tacos. Also, I love the Wildtree taco seasoning because it is lower in sodium than the leading brand that you'll find at the supermarket. And it has so much versatility. You can use it in ground beef, chicken, vegetables, seafood, pasta, and that. And really, I've gotten the great big package here of the taco seasoning. So if you think that you're going to be using it a lot, you might want to invest in the larger packaging sizes. And that's the same for our steak rub, which you'll get in the package, and the lasagna skillet mix. Now this comes with a couple of packets inside. And then of course we've got our garlic galore. So to find the size of the Rancher steak rub, I forgot to get this out, and that I'm just going to grab here. This is the size of the Rancher steak rub that you'll be getting in your cooking collection packet. And you can see I just take a regular spice jar and I fill it from my big jug to keep alongside my stove for when I need it. And that. So my favorite thing to do with the taco seasoning, again, is tacos. I make beef tacos, chicken tacos, shrimp tacos. I have used it to help flavor marinades or sauces like we will be doing today. I have used it in marinades as well. And that, so that is kind of that part of everything. So cooking with Wildtree really is simple and affordable. Our monthly cooking collections keep meal times exciting and fun and affordable too. So I joined Wildtree because I love bringing dinner to the table that I don't have to spend half a day making. And that, so most of our recipes are 30 minutes or less, and it gets the dinner on the table and lets you have more time to spend with your family at that important part of the day when everybody takes a break to nourish their bodies. So I also wanted to make sure that you know a little bit about the website, and you're able to go to my G-Free Deliciously website by looking for the links on Facebook and following those. You'll go directly to my page and you'll be able to purchase any products that you might like to look at, explore. You also can create meal plans. It's very, very easy to sort through, excuse me, through all of the products through recipes. And we've got, I think it's over 1,000 recipes now on the site besides what I'm talking about. Again, we have those 8 recipes, new recipes each month that are introduced with the cooking collections. So let's get started here. I'm just going to pull a little more. I'm going to pull the top off from my shrimp that's been cooking. Maybe you can see a little of the steam coming up there. Doesn't that look good? And we're going to get going. So I pre-prepped a few things today just to make it super easy. And that to start with, we've got the mango salsa. My mango is in here, the pepper. Now, I did not have, my garden didn't cooperate. I did not have any red bell pepper. So I used orange, and some of the orange had a little bit of green on. They're very sweet yet. I've also got my red onion in there. I don't care for cilantro and that. And if you're like me, it tastes like soap. And I understand it's a very common thing. I talk about it more on G-Free Deliciously with a few of my recipes. But we are in good company because I watched an old rerun of the Larry King show where he was interviewing Julia Child. I think it was in 2002. And she said she absolutely hates cilantro. If she finds it in her food, she would pick it out and throw it on the floor. I'm with you, Julia. So anyway, we've got everything here. You can just stir this up and everything. I've also got some lime zest and lime juice in here. So once you have these chopped up and in the bowl, you just give a quick stir, and it makes a very, very pretty salsa to include on your shrimp tacos. And then because we like things spicy in our house, and that I pre-chopped a little jalapeno, and I'm going to stir that into the mix too. So feel free when you're making the recipes, don't feel like you have to follow the recipe exactly. If there is a certain flavor that you don't appreciate, or if there's something that you want to add, feel free to add that in there. And isn't that the prettiest salsa that you ever did see? Also, so I want to make sure that you know, and you can kind of see the leafy, it is not cilantro, it is flat leaf parsley. And my wingman back behind the camera is giving me little notes so that I remember this. So a big shout out to my dear sweet hubby back there. So next, I'm going to put together the sauce for this, and I've got all of my ingredients I'm setting up here. So I'll run through them as we add them. I'm starting with 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and then I've got 2 tablespoons also of sour cream. You could make this maybe a little tad bit healthier if you don't like the sour cream by adding in, or by using a Greek yogurt instead. So you could do that. I've also got 1 tablespoon of water, and then we've got a tablespoon of the taco seasoning. See the theme here in all of this? So I'm just gonna start mixing this together, and I've got my little whisk back here. This is the funnest, cutest little whisk I found a year or so ago, and I just love it. It's tiny, and it's perfect for little tiny bowls and whipping and whipping up our sauce. So if you follow along with the G-Free Deliciously blog, you know that my husband is a saucy guy. I talk about that quite a bit. And so I've got that all whipped up here. I'm just going to pour it into my serving bowl. There we go. Perfect. And as that sets, the flavors are going to meld together and deepen and get real rich and flavorful for going on your tacos. So now all we have to do is put everything together. I'll grab my salsa again and my taco shells. I've used gluten-free soft taco shells, and I've been keeping them warm in my countertop oven. And that I typically take a little bit of the garlic grapeseed oil, put it in the fry pan, and put in the taco, and just get it a little bit browned on each side. So as you look at this, there's a really nice little crispiness to those tacos. And I want to just mention in that the gluten-free flour tortillas. Now these are a rice-based tortilla. They are available at most grocery stores now. Turn this so that you can kind of see. When you're looking for gluten-free, this is the certified gluten-free logo, and that through my G-Free Together, and that we can talk about how to read labels and some of those things. I'm going to be scheduling an upcoming label reading live stream so that you can find out a little bit more about label reading. If you'd like to know more, watch my Facebook page for that information. So these taste just wonderful. It also says gluten-free here. And so that's, if you need to be gluten-free, that's what you're going to want to look for. So I'm just going to grab my taco shell here. And here's my cabbage. Now you could use a coleslaw mix. I've just used the angel hair coleslaw from Fresh Express, and that to get that ready. And so I'm just going to take a little bit, put it into the taco to start out here. I'm going to add my shrimp, and when you're cooking shrimp, I started with raw shrimp. I think that's better than a pre-cooked. You could use pre-cooked as well. You're just going to saute them. You're going to put some garlic grapeseed oil. You're going to put your taco seasoning, mix that up, dump it into your fry pan, saute them for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. 3 minutes is kind of on the high side, but so depending on your fire, you want them just lightly pink. You don't want them overcooked because then they would be dry. So I'm just going to grab a few of my shrimp here, lay them into the taco, and I really, really love shrimp. So I'm going to add 4 shrimp into there. Going to add a little of the mango salsa on top. And let's see. Oh, I'll be right back. I forgot my little spoon. So now is the time I'm going to put a little bit of this delicious sauce on top. And I've got my lime and squeeze a little bit over top there. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful taco? Looks very, very good. Now, I'm not going to dig into this right now today, and that because I have a little bit more to tell you, and that. So real soon here, in just another day, it's going to be October, and that means a whole new month of Wildtree flavors in the collection that's coming out. So our October fall flavors collection, I'm super duper excited about this. The recipes include, get this, pumpkin mac and cheese, butternut squash and mushroom chicken pot pie, creamy spinach soup, which I know I'm going to be doing that one in a Wildtree Live toward the end, the last Wednesday in October. We've got pumpkin oat breakfast bars, Salisbury steaks, pumpkin cheese cake truffles. Oh my gosh, they are so delicious. And shepherd's pot pie stuffed potatoes and creamy chicken pot pie soup. Does that sound like a comforting, cozy October? So join me as we go forward here in October for more of my G-Free Deliciously Wildtree Wednesday cooking show. I also want you to know, if you're looking at my Facebook page right now, I have included an offer because you're my family and friends for 20% off of your first Wildtree order on my brand new site. So that's 20% up to $200 that you can get off on Wildtree products. And these, I'm not a big pusher of coupons usually, because I think that the products stand for themselves. But if you're looking to save a little bit of money, you can do that right now. And that coupon is good through the end of October. So let's see, a few more things here. Mark your calendar for next week, Wednesday at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Daylight Time, and I'll be back for another Wildtree Wednesday doing one of the October recipes. I just want to mention real quickly, we do have a program that is called Club Wildtree, and you can join that. It alerts you each month of products that you've put in your cart that you've ordered, and it lets you reorder, suspend your order, put things in, take things out. And when you join Club Wildtree, you'll save 10 to 20% also on all of your orders. So that is really, really important if you're thrifty minded. And that I also want to let you know if you're enjoying this cooking show, my Wildtree Wednesday cooking show, and you have a family member or a friend who you think would like to follow along with the recipes, that you tag them and share this video. And if you would be interested in learning more about the Wildtree program to maybe be a Wildtree advocate and sell the products like I do, and that you can reach out to me through private message or contact me by email on my website, gfreedeliciously.com, at any time. Again, to go to my Wildtree store, just look down through the Facebook page. You'll see many, many links that will take you directly to the store. Click on the link, you can sort, you can save recipes, you can find lots of things for putting together your meal plans, and it's all good. So now I'm getting really hungry, and guess what? It's 11:30, almost lunchtime for me, and I want to dig into this taco. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks for being part of this Wildtree Wednesday. Don't forget about my special coupon, and be G free deliciously. Thank you.